guys, what's up everyone? Tonight is going to be part 2 of the Snowy Tavern build. Last time we did the entire outside of it minus the windows, and this time we are going to complete it, hopefully. I really hope. If not, then there's something wrong. So anyway, I don't know who this dude is, but he appeared last time, I think. Yeah, the mystical trader. But yeah, so I have, oh, man, the snow covered up here fast. I got around to finishing all sides of the roof and put some window holes in some walls. And I'm really hoping, well, I guess I didn't complete this one side. I gotta go see what I did on the far side, and we're gonna copy that real quick. That'll be where we start. So I have the spruce shelves. I guess I should tuck out this way. Okay, so it looks like slabs and one stripped block. Okay, let me grab that spruce shelf. Maybe I should just look for shelves. You guys, welcome to the live. Let's find a spruce shelf. I don't think that's the shelf it is. I think it's this guy. I have a feeling we're going to use a lot of these shelves because I think... So I'm going to talk you guys through my idea for the inside while we finish up the outside bit here. My idea for the inside is for the top floor to be like the main eatery area, and then the... Oh, this is going to be interesting. I don't remember how I did this last time. I guess just very carefully went across. But, so my idea is for the inside to have the bottom floor be all, like, the brewing space, because I have the vineyards mod pack installed in this world. Sorry, there we go. I think that's what I did on the other side. I can go make sure it lines up like that. Perfection. Okay, so now I just need to decide on windows. Oh, let's see. We're gonna do some fancy windows, I think. I think I like these. Let's see what these look like down here first. Because this is gonna be the make or break, I think. Okay, that's super cute. Perfect. Because I was like, I have to like how it looks in these bottom windows, otherwise it's not getting put in any of them. So this will for sure be all of our windows down here. I don't know that it's gonna... Oh, you're trapped inside now, dude. He climbed in through the window, and now he's paying the price. Okay. Yeah, these glass panes in the chipped mod are so cute. Okay. I don't know that I want to do the big window with this, though, is the only thing. Let's see, you're about 65 of a human blood substitute for an egg and... 65 grams of human blood as a substitute for an egg and baking. That's interesting. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Is there a reason that we're using human blood, though, in our baked goods? Feels like a very vampire thing to do. Kind of suspicious if you're not a vampire. Yeah, this is gonna end up being all of the windows. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you for liking the live Nimrod. I almost called you Limrod and said Uh, like, I almost swapped the first syllables of the two. Also, do you like that our first patron is just going to be trapped in here? I mean, I guess he has free will to leave through the doors. I think villagers can still... Oh. Can the Wandering Trader open and close doors? I don't know. Maybe he is trapped. If he is, I think it's his own fault, though. Okay, so I'm thinking there's going to be a big divide. I'm thinking... Nope, never mind, I lied. I was going to do the floor on this bit possibly... When did snow get inside? The floor on this bit possibly is stone, and then the floor over here on this corner, I guess, or the big bit, the little bit. Did it just disappear? Oh no, that's just my breath. Okay. Being wood, but I think I'm just gonna make all of it wood, make my life easier. Whee! At least I can hope, you know? Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to live. Oh. Why? There we go. For some reason I could not. Let's see. Best, most creative Minecrafter. Oh, thank you. I love playing with my creative mods, and I love, love, love trying to learn how to build with them. Oh, thank you for liking the live, a random black cat. Welcome. Okay, so now that we have our windows all filled in, hopefully that'll prevent any more snow from getting on the floor. I guess it's time for me to fill in the rest of the floor. Whee! Let's see, you're playing Minecraft and watching me play Minecraft. Oh, that's the best. I love watching people play while I'm playing the same game. Feels like we're playing together. Are you playing in a modded world, a random black cat, or are you playing in a vanilla world? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, a random black cat. Also, sorry, my camera's at an off angle, so like every time I do heart hands, I'm gonna have to remember to go up a little higher. So you're in a survival world with a dinosaur add-on. That's awesome. I don't know that I've ever played with a dinosaur mod. I tend to do a lot of quality of life mods, at least in survival. Hopefully. Oh, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put stairs. Oh my god, hi Skillakate! Also, for anybody who's just joining, I always have to say this disclaimer randomly. I promise I'm not talking to ghosts in the walls, I just don't have it where you can see all of the chats in one place. Let's see, it makes it interesting. Most dinos are nice, but many of them hunt you, so you always have to be alert. Ooh. Okay, that does sound like a lot of fun. I gotta get back into playing in survival, because that sounds like it would be a really awesome survival mod. So can you tame them then? Like, is there any way to have a dinosaur as a pet? Because I feel like that would sell me 100% on this. Oh yeah, at one point, I had like so many people talking at me in multi-chat about like entirely separate things, and I was like, they're in the walls! They're in the walls! Does he know, but they drop so much loot? Oh! So I'm assuming they're more for like hunting then? Which that's honestly really cool. Okay, so that weird random stripe is just gonna be a floor stripe. Is it because you stream on multiple platforms? Yeah, I currently stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. YouTube and Twitch tend to play a lot nicer with each other. TikTok, I'm still kind of figuring out. But every time I stream, I simul stream. No, it for real is. It's always so much fun, but it's so much of a hassle. Let's see, gotta get Twitch back. You used to stream. Ooh. What did you used to stream, Black Cat? Oh, I also realize I'm gonna doom myself to creating monsters again if I don't grab torches. I have a really bad habit of forgetting that monsters will just spawn. So you did makeup mostly? Oh, that's so awesome! I absolutely love watching people do like really fun, interesting makeup on stream. I watch a lot of cosplayers who stream, and I myself, when I first started, would do special effects makeup streams. Ah, a wild Nimrod in the background. Wee. Okay. I think I had a cat just scream. I don't know if the mic picked it up. Let's see. My cats are very chatty when I don't pay attention to them, so there's like a 50-50 shot on whether or not you'll hear like a squeak randomly. Oh, that was why I heard a squeak. Nimrod has summoned a cat.
No comment.
Oh!
This thing, she's latched onto me.
Thank you for summoning a cat break. So early in the stream. No cat scream on your end. It'd be so nice. Let's see, you'd be so into a special effects stream. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I need to honestly here real quick because Leaks redeemed cat break and she is squirmy. This is Teto. She is the chattiest of babies. She is the most common stream cat break cat. Goodbye. She's also the wiggliest. See, also the friendly dinos kill bad moms. That's also really cool. Oh, that is really cool. Teto is baby. She's like just over, well, she's more than just over a year now. She's like a year and almost 6 months. So she's almost fully grown. Oh, thank you, Black Cat. Yeah, gotta love the cat break point redemptions in the middle of chaos. I think my favorite one was I had died in the middle of like a match, and I instantly right into cat break. See, cat breaks, I have to explain the origin of cat breaks. Cat breaks started back when I lived at my parents' house because my parents have 4 cats. And so for the longest, I could get away with like multiple streams where people would never see the same cat. You wouldn't be able to do a cat break, you're just too violent. Oh no. See, I have one that's so shy that you rarely see him. It was really fun when I would use some of my parents' cats for cat breaks. One of them is scared of faces, and so I'd try to hold him, and just the whole time, his paws would be over my mouth, and he'd be like, no, no kiss. Let's see. This is a really impressive build. Oh, thank you. I did the outside of it entirely based off of different Renaissance festival buildings around the United States. See, Scared of Faces is crazy, though. No, I have no idea how they managed to get a cat who was scared of faces. Because, like, he didn't care if you did anything else. Like, you could kiss him on his paws, like, you could, like, hold him as long as he wasn't too close to your face. He wouldn't care. The second that he got too close to your face, he'd start screaming like a madman. Like, you'd think that this cat was being murdered. He is a very sweet boy, though. He's much less scared of faces now that he's like 17 years old. But as a kitten, it was really, really bad. Oh my gosh, hi Flurry! Welcome! Wee. So Flurry, you're finally gonna get to see. Well, actually, not finally. You're going to get to see the end of the stream because, or not the end of the stream, but you're gonna get to see the build from the end of last stream. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! Finally, a floor. Now I just have to figure out how and where stairs are gonna go. I'm thinking possibly this little area over here is gonna be where the stairs end up. I still love that I've just trapped this random mystical traitor in with me. Whee! Gotta clear out some snow. It was so bad when I was trying to build the outside of this that for some reason every time I'd clear the weather it would start snowing again. I should make him the bartender. You know, I just might. But I'm gonna have to force him upstairs then. Which reminds me. Where is it? I have a bunch of really cute stairs that I could use for this. Maybe. I absolutely love using the metal stairs. These ones. Catwalk stairs, that's what they call them. I think because I did gold on the doors that I'm going to end up doing gold. Let's see, this is super cool build. The patience is admirable. Oh, thank you. I honestly, I started doing building streams because I'm guilty of being the farmer and the farmer only in my like friends' worlds and stuff. And so I try really hard to like build other facets. I need the edge. Aha. Okay. I also have a bad habit of breaking random bricks around. Let's see. Ooh, you can't relate, you crave blood. You know, honestly, fair. And I admire you for that. I am not a fighter in Minecraft. Well, I like PvP, weirdly. But mobs, I will run and scream like a little baby. I am, in fact, the farmer, and that's about it. Sometimes the explorer. I don't really mind, and I don't really. I was like, I don't really mind, and I don't really fight unless I absolutely have to. Most of the time, I make Nimrod fight everything. True. We'd all be dead without each roll filled, honestly. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna throw all of this into my inventory in case I need it later because I am really bad about breaking blocks. And then I gotta remember what the name of the mod is. It is not cluttered. Vinery. Let's do Vinery. Okay, so I need the fermentation barrels. I need. We'll grab the apple press, grapevine pot, and some of these. Something awesome happened today. What happened today, Flurry? I feel like there was something like the fermentation barrel might be the large barrels I'm thinking of. Because all along here. Nope, that is not the large barrel. That's a cool barrel, and we're gonna hold on. You got a job interview? That's awesome! Congratulations! One of the. Aha! Big barrel. Okay, so apparently I have two mod packs for this. I have brewery and vinery. Let's see. I don't know what this looks like, so we're gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab a couple of these things because I've actually not messed with this at all. Booze spawn keg. Let's see. Never worked at a Pizza Hut before, but you're hopeful. That's awesome. Hi, Dad Hat. That's awesome. I hope it went really well. See, do I know what glistening melon slices do? No, what do glistening melon slices do? Okay, this is cool. I think this is interactable in survival, maybe? Okay, and I want to see. That is very teeny tiny. Okay. While the family says hi, I'll tell them all hi for me, Dad Hat. I miss you guys. It's been so long. See the ghosts call again? Yes. The ghosts whisper to me. I need to grab some of these so that way I can place things up on a little bit of height. Oh. Okay, let's try that on there. Yes. And we're going to do a couple of those. And the ghosts will forever summon you, Flurry. You cannot escape them. This is really going to take some figuring out. There we go. Oh. So I think this whole front wall is going to end up being these massive barrels. So you don't consent to being haunted. It's a shame. It's a lot of fun being haunted, you know? Okay, so I'm thinking... Hello, trapdoor. I'm thinking I also need to figure out some sort of hanging light source for down here. So it depends on the ghost. That's true. I guess I wouldn't want like a poltergeist. How would you know, ghost lady? Let's see. I don't think I have any chandeliers. I think if I type in candle, I might have something come up. There's some wall-mounted stuff. Candle holders. I'm probably gonna end up with a bunch of candles on the walls, if I'm being honest. That'll probably be the main light source in this build. So I think that way I can... I forgot that I have to ignite candles. I didn't realize Farmer's Delight had a flint, I'll come back for this barrel. Had a flint knife. Let's see, you know all about the cool ghosts. Skelecate, what's your favorite type of ghost? I'm honestly curious, because I feel like you would have a really good answer to that. That looks much better, all pushed back against the wall there. See, what's your favorite kind of ghost? Honestly, I kind of like the I know there's a specific word for them, and I'm blanking on it now, but I love the like playful spirits, specifically the like you can tell they were kids kind of spirits, and I'm really just blanking on. I know there's a specific term for that. Let's go. Yeah, these candles are probably not going to cut it. I am most definitely going to need way more light than just these, but they'll create some good atmosphere at least for the meantime. Okay, let me finish one more of the large barrels, and then I think, why are you invisible? The man said, I'm gonna disappear. Oh, and he's back. Let's see, can you join my SMP? Oh, I don't actually have an SMP. This is just a solo world with me in it. Let's see. Oh, the slit mouthed woman. That's a really cool one. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name though. That would be a crime in itself. But that is a really good answer. Let's put some apple presses maybe over here. I'll do like 3 of those. Let's see. You remember hearing about that one and it would kill you in the bathroom. Yeah, I think. I mean, that sounds right from what. Oh, hello. I didn't expect this to be a creature. All right, where's Hazmat when you need him? There's literally a beer creature. All right, sorry, little beer creature. You're gonna get killed because I don't know what to do with you. I'm I'm not gonna bully you. I'm just gonna goodbye. Okay, let's see. Where's the wild hunt when you need them? Okay. Oh, okay, so that's another one. Apparently, those are not actual kegs you can place down. They are just 2 different type of beer gremlins. They drop food apparently and beer on my floor. Oh man, the things I see, the things I spawn. Okay, let's do. Oh, one of the other things that I really should grab is bottle storage. Because I think I'm going to end up with a lot of. Okay, so these don't turn. Oh, they. Okay, that's even cooler, honestly, though. Let's see. You have one of those, the wild hunts. Okay, so now that I have thrown those down, I think over in here. Well, let's throw some more candles along the wall. This time I'll do these ones over here. They give off such dim, low lighting. Let's see. Oh, a beer gremlin. Let's see. You're buying that soon. Okay, so let's see. I think. Oh, so it was patterned carpet that it dropped. Interesting. I think I have enough big barrels, so I'm gonna swap that out for there. We'll definitely need a stove eventually. Let's see. Website. Okay, so back in this back corner, let's throw some of these. Oh, as I ignore the scared flash of my character. Let's see, is that a mod or an add-on pack? This is a mod pack. This is a forged mod pack called Homestead, and this is specifically from the Let's Do Brewery mod pack or mod. Let's also throw some. We're gonna pretend that these are. There we go. And then where's my shelf? I want thicker shelves. These guys. So I'll do that all the way across, and I can throw some of these up here, and I'll fill those in a little bit with some wine bottles, and it'll look really cool. Okay, so far our downstairs has a bunch of barrels, some apple presses, some brewing stations, some fermentation barrels. Let's do a little grapevine pot area in the center. See, this is where it gets hard because it's going to start getting dark. So do you think Twitch just ate your points? Oh, no, it just delayed it. It didn't do the notification until literally you sent that message. I think, honestly, because the last couple of times I've been doing this, I will hydrate. The last couple of times that like people have sent point redemptions, it's not pinged me until after like they've said something. It's really weird. We're hydrating with tea again tonight. Which also, you guys should hydrate too. Hydrate's not just for me. I really could have sworn that Nimrod in the background was just like, no, about him hydrating. Oh, so that was about you hydrating. I thought because he's also gaming in the background, I really thought he was just like, happened to line up saying no at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of hanging lights. You stay hydrating. I'm really bad about it, especially when I'm gaming, so that's why I have the hydrate point redemption. Come on, Flurry, you gotta hydrate or die straight. Let's look at my lights. I know I have a lot of fairy lights, and those are really cute, but I don't think that really fits the brewery theme. Hmm. I feel like Chipped has chandeliers, but I don't think it calls them chandeliers. Let's see, you don't have to threaten me. Hey, it's the universal threat, you know? Just speaking truth out here. Let's see. So you get candelabras. I don't really care for a candelabra hanging from my ceiling. Um, hmm. There's so much stuff from these mods. I honestly don't think until I started doing these creative streams that I quite realized how many mods were in this mod pack. Okay, wait, we're getting to the fancier lights. I see a lot of lamps. We're not really in the lamp vibe. There's some cool lanterns. I could always just do lanterns. Aha! Okay, so it does just call them chandelier. Apparently, I just have a bad memory. That's not new. Let's do. Probably gonna do a silver chandelier. Ha! Weathered large chandelier. Let's try the silver one and see what happens. Oh, that's just like a really big base for them. See, I don't want Lumiere in my tavern. Oh, Lumiere. No, I don't want Lumiere in my tavern. He can stay in the beast's castle. It helps if I also don't fat finger the keyboard. Let's... Oh, that's an interesting one. Decorative lamps. Okay. Let's do... We're really trying with the lights out here. Did I place that wrong? Did... How do you sit? Oh, am I supposed to put lights on top of you and you are just like the large bit? I don't hate that, but that's very big. We're gonna stick with something a little more manageable for down here. Even if it means I end up having to lower it with chains. But that does give off much more light. Okay. Let's grab... I did silver, yeah. Let's do some silver chains. This way, you can in fact hit your head on the chandelier, just like a real one. Okay, so that will probably end up being in the entryway too. Let's grab, oh, helps if I remember that I want them longer. There we go. We'll do another one in line with this guy, like there. See, this is the kind of creative decisions that I can make very well. Once I get out of lighting, I'm lost. Okay, so then I guess I'll stay in this line for over here. We'll end up putting another one about there. And honestly, I'm debating walling this off because I'm thinking this is going to be a bunch of these all like this in little clumps of 4. Like this, and then oh, I did 3 in between. Yeah. So all of these are going to be like that, and that way I can line the walls. Let's see, the fact that it's so low to the head bugs you. But it's realistic. If you walk into like a dining room or something, and there's not a table there, you will hit your head on the chandelier. I already forgot the word for chandelier again. This is where Aquaria's brain is at all times. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab back our... Actually, this will be where we throw some of these. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that out. Oh well. I want some of these and some of these. Okay. So this will be where we store a bunch of this stuff. Let's see, you know you have one in your dining room. Gotta make it realistic, you know? If it wasn't so realistic, then let's see. If it wasn't so realistic, I don't know what else I would be doing. That took a lot to get that sentence out. I'm sorry, y'all. Why did I grab those twice? Okay. There's gonna end up being a table there. I just know it. Let's go some of those, a couple of these. One of those can go there. There's definitely gonna be a shelf along the top of. Hello, if I can stop opening menus. Oh, how did I not clock I was clicking on the mystical trader? I need him to get out of my way. Because he threw me off so badly there. I was convinced that I was just like hitting the wrong button. Okay. Brewery. Grab those wall cabinets. And I do like the bar counter. That's definitely going to get used in the upstairs portion. There was something else that I wanted to grab from here. Brewing cauldron? Does this look different than a normal cauldron, I wonder? We're gonna find out. It does. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of those. We're gonna do like 4 of those in this window. I like the sounds that they make. Okay, so the wall cabinets, I think, are gonna end up along here. I think I'm gonna end up doing like that. And then yeah. That's gonna stay like that. This way I can do this guy here and here. Give a little bit more light. This is gonna be a very dim build. See, can the bartender be a cat named Husk? Where do I know that from? Where do I know that from? And if the Wandering Trader's the bartender, I can't turn him into a cat. He's still just a Wandering Trader. Okay, so I think if I place wine bottles in, I think that one looks different. I think if I hold a wine bottle in my hand, I can place it in. Oh, okay. I apparently cannot place wine bottles in here. I thought I could. It might be. It might be a different mod I'm thinking of, or it might be that I need the literal wine bottle. Or maybe it's the wine rack that I need. We're gonna try the wine rack out. Nope. Okay. Well, we are gonna throw some wine racks in here interspersed. We're gonna do it like that, and I'm gonna grab the. Let's see, he can have a pet cat. Let's see. This will be lurking, but you're gonna go play some Dead by Daylight. Oh, no problems! I I appreciate you lurking, honestly. Hmm. Let's see. Where is... Yes. No. I want to trade out these. We're gonna add some variety in here. Do some of these. Cute. You can have a pet cat. We'll have a bar cat. Maybe a couple, honestly. Okay, so now we can have some random wine racks like there. And I'll probably do another one because we have some other storage down here. Like this. And then let's grab some of these there. And I think there's going to be a buttload of barrels on this wall again. The barrel decor is going to go really hard in this. And I think in each set of these is where there's going to be... Maybe because this area is supposed to be like you're stomping grapes, that this area won't have the extra chain hanging down. Because I feel like that's a liability. Like if you're going to be cooking something and or possibly standing in a thing to squish grapes. Let's see, maybe there's a spider that the cat can't catch and the patrons call it Angel. I'm sensing a theme here, Flurry. Just a little one. I'm assuming you've been on another has-been kick. Oh, did he make it outside? Nope, that's just a skeleton. Cool. Okay, so let's see how dark this gets once I get rid of all of my torches. Okay, I was actually expecting it to get a lot darker than that. Maybe I'll do one more, like here. Just to keep up with lighting demands. Maybe. Okay, let's grab some of the brewery barrels again. Maybe I'll grab some of these drawers too. There. I don't want to spawn those things again, so I'm trying to be careful with what I grab. I don't want the bar counter down here. So maybe I line the wall with a couple of tables and add some different beers on them. I don't think I can place down any of these drinks, which is kind of sad because if they had these to place, it would be really cool. Oh, the food can be placed though. Some of the food. I like that the brewery mod. Oh, it's herbal brews also. That explains the. Okay, that explains the tea. So I was like, what? Let's see. That is kind of handy. There's definitely going to be some like potion use in the decor at some point. Let's throw some drawer. Girl, I really am going to have to go exterminate some mobs after this. Okay. So we've got some drawer space. This table is going to end up here. Let's... Okay, so that cannot be placed. Mug of iced beer. Beer mug. I think this one is larger. Whichever one of these is larger looking. That one. That's the one we're going with. Don't kill Angel. It's not Angel. Look, this guy's hiding inside, terrified. Look at him. He's so scared. You're not gonna let me save him? Alright, let me grab some of these benches. And I threw out the table for who knows what reason. And I'll grab... There was something else I was gonna... Ah, maybe the potato salad. I'll grab the potato salad. Because we're gonna put a couple of tables underneath these. Maybe I do it this way. Yeah, I like that a little better. There we go. Okay. And then this one just gets to be... That actually works out pretty well. They're a little awkward, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the table and chairs that I use upstairs in the more, like, tavern-esque area, instead of just, like, the brew house. I'm going to have to stand in weird places to get that one. There we go. Okay, let's throw some beer mugs on some tables. Some potato salad. And a little baby cup of beer. And a little more beer. That's so cute. Okay, let's see. You rewatched an AU where all the characters were in kindergarten setting, and Alistair got adopted by Charlie and Baggy, and it was so cute. Aw, that sounds like it would be really cute. Was that like an animated one, or was that like a fanfic? Okay. I'm really liking how down here is turning out. Let's also throw... let's also throw... That was what I was looking for, the fermentation barrels. I wonder... Big bottle, small bottle? What? I wonder if these can be placed. I thought these might be able to be placed. Let's see, drawn slideshow on TikTok. The creator does have some extra stuff on AO3. Awesome! Grapevine stem, apple mash. There's a lot of stuff in these mods. Dirt slabs. Oh, I do like this window. Some of the windows might get replaced. Storage pot. Okay, we're gonna try a couple of things here. I want to see what a wine box looks like. In Minecraft, I guess. Alright, we're gonna put some wine boxes down. Some more fermentation barrels. So you can send the link to the channel after the stream if I'm interested. Sure! If you want to send that in the Discord, honestly, I think a couple of people in the Discord would probably be interested in that. Let's see what the storage pots look like. Okay, those are gonna go in between. And then... I feel like I need to put more candles up on the wall. Maybe just do like a couple more like that. Let's see. Throw a couple more light sources here and there. In the upstairs section, I might end up doing a bit more in the way of lighting it with string lights. I just think down here needs to be kind of dark and moody because, I don't know, making beer and wine just seems like a dark and moody task. I also want to grab these again and throw some of these along the top of the wall there. Cute. Okay. So I think I'm happy with how downstairs has turned out. We definitely will revisit it again in a little bit. Now, let's take a little hiatus and go. So we have the tables and chairs in inventory. Oh my. Okay, let's grab a sword. Clear the way a bit. Goodbye. I don't know why you're not dead. Do these things not burn in the daylight anymore? Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking for the outside section, doing like this again. I really was hoping that I could fit 2 tables on either side. So maybe I do it this way. Oh. I might have to scoot these over one. Yeah, because that's too close together, I think. Yeah. I think I'm going to end up having to do it the other way just because it looks nicer. I think otherwise it's too cramped. Ta-da! Okay. Cute. There's 2 little outdoor tables. They're also going to get some beer mugs. Adorable. Okay. I need to figure out some lighting for out here. There's for sure at least going to be these on the sides of the door. See, headcanon, the tavern belongs to a wizard who was kicked out of the magic circle for being too out of line, and now they're laying low until they can rise again to wreak their revenge. I mean, I'm living for the story elements of this. I'm being honest, because these are going to eventually become part of. This is going to be an entire series. I'm hoping to build an entire little village around this because the shorts and TikTok series that I've been doing has been mini builds surrounding this to make the area fit more. And so there's going to be a bunch of different streams of builds that are larger that go into that. So we're going to be hitting this on both ends. Lots of content. Okay, so I think I need more light out here than just those 2. So we'll throw these on here. I'm thinking also maybe... Let's stand on the table so I get this right. The chandeliers are making it to the outdoors. You get a chandelier. You get a chandelier. Let's see. I'm a writer with too much free time. I love that. I love that for you, Flurry. Okay, she's so cute. We're gonna go up here and clear, not with the flint and steel in my hand, because knowing me, I'd burn down my entire build. We're gonna clear some of this snow. And then do the same thing out here. Except for we're gonna throw some barrels as decor in some random corners. Okay. I'm thinking here. Yeah. It stands out a little bit more as a different wood out here because the wood is so present, but I don't hate it. It fits the theme. It is still just a tavern, so like, she can be a little messy. Then we'll throw, even though this is supposed to be the outdoor section, just a couple of candles. And some beer. Cute. Okay. So now we have our little outdoor section completed. Now it's time to figure out the bar section. I'm thinking there's going to be 2 full bar areas, and that they're going to be either end of the big sections, so with the big windows backing them. The only thing that concerns me with that is that takes away from my ability to make kind of like a bar back, but we'll see. I think just for decoration, we'll throw in a couple more barrels. Cute. Okay. Throw in a couple more barrels. The ceiling up there is really dark because this is very tall. So I might end up blocking off parts of the ceiling. But that'll be a later decision. If I do that at all. Because otherwise we're going to have some really, really long chandeliers. Which brings me to my first pressing thought. We are going to need some light outside of the torches that are just strewn about. So let's at least go around and throw some of these guys. So as I get rid of torches, it's not as jarring. Let's see, I have a weird obsession with barrels. Okay, and I love my barrels. They're very cute. I don't know what it is. I literally have an entire mod that is just a bunch of barrels. Oh my gosh, hi Naval Historian. Welcome. I am staying hydrated tonight with some lovely ginger lemon tea. I'll take that basically as a hydration redemption. Let's see, more than my husband. I don't know if he has a obsession with barrels quite like I do. So you would love that. Your voice, you're losing your voice. Oh, drink some tea, definitely. I am a big proponent of evening tea. I yap so much during the day. If I don't drink tea, I will lose my voice. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I stream is because I just yap so much. Let's see. So I'm thinking the main dining area for the upstairs tavern is going to be this big open section with the door. I guess I'm gonna try to turn this little area into the first like major bar. Let's see. I would if I had made any, forgot to make any. Aw. See, this is where I'm guilty of using an electric kettle. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Just kind of chilling, taking things slow, hanging out. Oh, you meant if I loved him more. I do love him more than I love the barrels. How are you doing, Naval Historian? Also, sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth between like 5 conversations. Free alcohol.
You got my attention.
I don't know if it picked him up or not. flurry, but Nimrod in the background just went, "You got my attention." See, that sounds nice. I'm doing the same thing, chilling while getting cuddled to death by my girlfriend. Aww. The voices. We love. See, that's what electric kettles are for, is you set the electric kettle, and then you go disappear and get cuddles. That is the peak use of the electric kettle. Okay, so I think for this section, they're gonna get put up a little bit higher, so that way I can keep them out of the way of all of the furniture that will be in here. So you've been trapped all day since you got done with your workout. Aww. I love that for you, Naval Historian. That's so sweet. See, we just went to work and then our two separate jobs, and then once we got home, we were both like, dinner, gaming. You just have a normal kettle. You know, honestly, I kind of want to get. They have these really pretty, like herbal tea glass kettles. I really want to get one of those because I love doing infused full, like a full kettle of infused tea. You just use the pot, yeah. As long as there isn't anybody who does cursed microwaving a cup of water. If you do that, I have to shame you. I you I'm sorry. It's them's the rules. Okay, so let's throw. I need to stop breaking things with the flint and steel in my hand. I'm gonna burn down this building. And I'm gonna be really sad when I do. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do just start and give us something to have a little fun with. Some half seating like that. And then here's where it's gonna become kind of large and chaotic, I think, is I want to do some double wide table. Sometimes the fact that these aren't full solid hip blocks really throws me off, and I do things like this, where there's just a hole in my floor. Your sister microwaves everything. Ugh. The shame. You have to shame your sister for that. There's no acceptable reason to not use a kettle. You're gonna end up with like, what is it, the superheated liquid? Where it doesn't look like it's boiling, but then you touch it and you like die. Okay, maybe not die, but you get what I'm saying. Doing the Lord's work there, Flurry. Okay, so yeah, I'm digging these double tables. I think that's gonna be the moves. Oh, and it lines up perfectly. She microwaves ramen. Okay, but is it microwave ramen or is it normal ramen that she is committing a sin by putting in the microwave? It's like if it's microwave ramen, then I get it. Like, I don't have qualms with the idea of microwaved ramen as a whole, but if you're telling me that you microwave normal ramen, there's something wrong. Hmm. Do I do two sets of tables here? Or do I just move these ones out a little bit more? 'Cause I kind of like their placement. Maybe I just do like in the in-betweens, like little table. No, because that's not going to work out. I forgot I made this asymmetrical because I based it off of a real building. Ah. Let's see, it's packaged ramen, you heat on the stove, and she breaks the noodles. That's like 6 sins all in one. That is that is horrendous. That is a war crime. I think these are going to end up getting moved over. Or just made longer. Cursed extra long table. I actually don't hate the idea of it being extra long. Maybe not quite that long though. I'll do like this. This is going to be like the town gathering tavern. I thought about doing the tavern downstairs originally and turning the top part into an inn. And then I decided that I wanted to make a separate inn later on. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Let's see. Her only redemption is that she adds cheese after she drains the broth. Okay. That is at least that is the acceptable way to do that, I guess, if you're gonna microwave it, but that still just feels like you're committing so many sins all in one that I feel like you couldn't make it worse even if she didn't, you know? I don't know. I'm a firm proponent of turning my ramen, like my packet ramen, into stir fry. I don't know why I do that, I just do. I one time made it into like pad thai, and that was really good. Except for Nimrod couldn't handle how spicy I made it, and I'm waiting for him to make some sort of retort. Okay, so we have our big tables. Here's going to be the interesting thing. I think I need to try to figure out the large chandelier thing that I was playing with earlier, because I think I'm going to have to do that for this area. I don't think there's a way around it. But we'll cross that. We'll burn that bridge when we cross it. Okay. So now, for now, these are getting tossed in here. I'll keep my barrel. I'll throw that out. I'll throw that out. I don't know how I end up with the caps lock stuck on every single time. It makes, see, you need to buy some reusable chopsticks for your food. It makes you really happy. Oh, the best purchase I ever made was buying a large pack of reusable chopsticks that are Gutima themed. Actually, they're ramen cat themed, and then I have a couple that are Gutima themed. And then I don't know this, and so I'm telling you guys a secret because I don't think Nimrod's paying attention. My mom got us some for Easter that are super cute. They're Hello Kitty. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna want the bar counter. I definitely want the wall cabinet. I don't think I want the normal cabinet. I don't think I want the drawer. Maybe I want the drawer. I don't know. I think I think this is the shelf that I want. One of the shelves I can add stuff on. And so I think I can put those bottles on it even though they're not like full items. But I could be entirely wrong, and you guys are coming along for the ride. Oh, I like that one a lot though. Okay, we'll come back to that. Alright, so I think the bar counter is going to end up needing to be, because this is going to go all the way across back here. And then wall cabinets are going to go all up there. And then that way I can put shelves here. That's kind of cute. That's actually really cute. Oh no? What's oh no, naval historian? I want it to be 2 blocks wide. And then I'll have 1 gap on the end. See, I like these because they have the little thing. See, you said I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I want you guys to know I rarely go into streams with a fully thought through plan or a well baked plan of any kind. I fly by the seat of my pants and I loop by that in every single day of my life. Okay, so I think. No, that's too low. Maybe if I do these there. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's. That's awesome. Okay, Hamilton. I'm so glad you caught the reference. Let's grab. I know for a fact I can place these ones, so we're for sure grabbing those. We're gonna grab the wine box again. Gotta have the wine rack. We're gonna try to place this wine bottle down. I guess I'll get rid of these out of, or that one out of my inventory. Let's see. Can I put you here? I was hoping that would make it visible. I don't think it's gonna make it visible. Oh, it does! That's actually so cute. Wait, the fact that it acts like a real shop. See, that's a musical reference. You'll probably find it. I make a lot of musical references. Oh, hello. That's a wall wine rack. That's getting put there. And there. Does that not go the other way? You know, I don't hate it that way. We'll do that. Okay, so that looks good. Let's throw... I really kind of wonder... Throw some bottles around. I'm not putting my jars around. I know I usually throw jars everywhere in my build. There will be no jars this time. Actually, I don't make that promise. If I make that promise, I will break it. Okay, so let's see. If I do chorus wine, red wine. That one looks fancy. Oh, I don't know why I threw that out. I was gonna try to use that. Oh, so these have specific size. If I actually read, let's see. Ignore. So if I actually had read the wine racks, I would see that it says storage for small wine bottles, and that would explain why I couldn't put the ones I was trying to in it. Because I think, ooh, there's wine glasses. Where? Okay, it says it down there at the bottom. So this one's a big bottle. This one's a small bottle. Okay, we're gonna try this out up here. I want to try it out. You know, just for testing purposes, because this is not going to stay this way. Oh! Okay, so apparently I can just place these down, and I'm just kind of dumb. Okay, this is about to be really cool. Okay, so if I... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep breaking things, I guess. So we're gonna do this. At least until I go to try to figure out. Oh, okay. Complicatedness. Ignore the factor. Let's. That looks cool there. We're gonna make a very symmetrical bar, I think. Actually, no, we're not. Okay, that's a cool looking bottle. The little baby shelves. Let's try putting a couple different things on it. I think I need to do that. Okay, I don't know why it worked when I did it the other way. Apparently you can't have a different product image than the item listed.
He was also one shot by me.
Okay, that works. This is all gonna be just one of one, I guess. Or 4 of 4. Okay. So, no, I don't actually love these shelves. Now that I know I can place these bottles down, I think I'm gonna lean into that instead. Let's do... I need to stand on my bar to put my wine bottles out. Too short, you know? Okay. Let's grab some more different, fun, funky, fresh wines. I think this is starting to come together. I'm really digging the fact that all of these wine bottles look entirely different. There's just one thing of beer. Okay, let's see. Maybe it is. It says functional. We're gonna see if it's actually functional. Oh, nope. Aha! Can I only put one? Okay, maybe it's just that one. Oh. So you can't make a fucking Mai Tai, yeah. Yeah. It took the fandom in general a long time to clock why he said that, and it's because the guy was like harassing Angel in the beginning. Let's throw. Okay, so now we've got some little bottles, some big bottles. Oh man, and I managed to line it up so that way they aren't on the same sides as the ones. That's perfect. Okay, so we've got some variety going on. We'll throw a couple of these on here, and I feel like I had some real bar stool looking stools. Apparently not. I know I have some cool looking chairs though. I think this looks more like a bar chair than any of the other ones do. No, we're gonna make these ones way darker and stand out. Let's see, boy is in love with a lizard. You're not wrong. Okay, so we've got some chairs at our bar. I want to put a trap door in between. Hmm. What kind of trap door do I want to be? Oh, I like that one. Let's try this one. There we go. Now, there's our little bar area. Let me throw some curtains up. Even if it's just like... Let's see what the long brown curtains look like. Ooh. Oh wait, actually, I kind of like that in the middle. Maybe not on the big one. Thank you, Flurry. I really am liking how this is turning out, and I think it's gonna be super cute. I'm gonna leave those ones like that because those look a little different. We'll do this side the same. Oh, that side's not got windows. Maybe I should have done the bar like in this corner. Nah. So you know you have has been guaranteed stuck in your head. Okay, but I love that for you. I absolutely love has been guarantee and I'm trying to think what the other one is that I really, really liked. Losing Streak is still by far my favorite, but the one that I keep getting stuck in my head is has been guarantee. I just had the realization that the lighting for this is gonna suck to try to do. Ugh. Oh well, future Aquaria problem. Time for more tables. Let's throw all of these away, and I'll leave those for now. Some of these. Oh, we're gonna end up putting so much bar food out. In fact, we're gonna go throw some dumplings over on the bar. Best song in the season, hands down, is "Love in a Bottle." Fight me. You know, I can agree that it is a good song. I don't know that I would say the best one, but it is a really good one. What interesting bar food I have created. Okay. So I'm thinking. Or do I want to do. Maybe. No, if I do that, I'm going to end up doing them just in the middle. And I don't hate that. I wish that the tables would join together when you did them like this, so that way it would look like one long cohesive table instead of two weird in-between length ones. Oh, I just had the realization that this is not an even number. Cries in real building. Why don't they make real buildings symmetrical? Okay. We're gonna throw hands with whoever designed the real buildings that I looked at to build this. Let's do, and then do. Maybe, no. This section over here is going to be some different style seating. Oh my god. I had the greatest realization ever. I did a mini build a little bit ago that's going to get incorporated into this, and I'm so excited. Why flirty, might I ask? Okay, so those are going to stay over there, but they're going to not be like this. So this is going to be very loosely based on a bar that I have hung out in real life at. We're going to do a pool table in this area. Because I think that's going to be super cute. Alright, so I need and this and this. See, it's a love song. Is it a love song? Oh, you're talking about the song from Has Been. I'm out here thinking that that is just a statement of its own. Don't mind me. Okay, so I needed that. Let's start with this and see how far we go. I need to stop hitting buttons before I'm done. I think. Okay. So this is where it gets kind of complicated. Let's see. You're waiting for that to click. Yeah. It took me way longer than I care to admit. But I got there. It just took me a moment. Okay. So now, this is where this gets kind of. Oh no! Girl, why are you shorter? You're not supposed to be shorter. My usual pool table design isn't gonna work for this because of the mods. Ah. Now I have to figure out something else to do in this corner. So usually, the way that I build a pool table is I do signs to create pool sticks that sit on top of it, and I put carpet over it so it looks like a table. Oh, darts is not a bad idea. That's a really good idea. And I can still kind of do it in this area. That gives something for the blank wall. Naval historian, you're so smart. Okay. Let's see. I have a target block. I have. I don't know that I necessarily want to do fences around it. What kind of walls do I have? Ooh. Tool rack. I might want that for downstairs. That's not what I'm looking for up here. I need something that looks kind of wooden. Might have to just end up doing polished stone. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that those aren't hovering in the middle of nowhere. Is it storming outside? Is that why it's so dark? Oh well, we'll figure it out in a little bit. And then we'll do like this. Oh, why is the wall not walling? Oh, okay, so that's why the wall isn't walling. That's gross. I don't like that. Okay. So this is just going to be the most unsafe game of darts in the world. And I need to figure out a way for these not to just kind of float here. If I do it this way, nope. Maybe. Is it intended to go sideways? Is that what it is? It is intended to go sideways. 1K likes. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Naval Historian. Let's see. I gotta figure out a way for these not to be just hovering. That, or I need to not be lazy and actually use the loom. And grab a white banner. And red dye. Alright, let's see. How much dyeing knowledge does Ikoria actually remember? I want to say... No, because there's a way to do an outer circle on that. Let's put a slab above it. Flurry, you're so smart. I'm gonna just, yep. Okay. We'll just do this. Okay. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna go here, and here, and here, and here. Ta-da! You're so smart, Flurry. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. Okay, so we have some dart stuff set up. I feel like we need to put a redstone line on the ground. So that way there's like... Throw your darts not beyond that line. And we're going to look at what all spruce stuff I've got that I can possibly... Can I place this freestanding? I can. I like this. Okay. That creates a little depth in here. And now, unless you are in the little area, you don't walk into it. Let's see. Oh, Nimrod, do you mind taking care of that comment? Thank you, Flurry. I really appreciate it. Unofficial PR person out here. So I think for this little area, I'm definitely going to have to find some sort of way to do the big chandelier, like I said earlier. So let's look at. Oh, I guess I should grab the chain while I'm in here. Silver chandelier. And I guess I could put candles on it, maybe? Like these ones. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so that's about centered there. Oh. Did I do it again where there's an uneven... Okay, so we're gonna line it up like this. Okay. Let's see. Hey Nimrod, did you delete that? Or did they send it again? Oh, it's not gone. Never mind, I'm dumb. It's not gone because I have a special chat plugin. Don't mind me, guys. I'm losing it out here. Okay. So that's gonna go up there. And then maybe I do little candles on the outside. I'm really hoping that those big candles put off more light than the little ones do. Okay, they definitely do. And now let's grab little candles for the outside. See streamer going crazy. Yep. I'm hallucinating out here. Okay. So that definitely helps with the lighting a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to find a way to add more lights. But we'll see after I add in the rest of these. Okay, so I for sure I'm gonna have another one. Oh, I've made this so difficult for myself unintentionally. I'm gonna have to be okay with how realistic it's gonna be. And that nothing is going to be even. Let's see, some taverns had lanterns for lighting. That is true, and I might add some lanterns after the chandeliers. I think that's the same height. I mean, especially because I was like borderline going to break realism and just do. I have a fairy light mod, and I really love the way that the fairy lights look. I also do have some like oil lamps and some candle lamps in some of these mods too. So we've got some flexibility. Okay, so this great area is going to need another one from here. The screen is so dark that I just like cannot see where I am clicking. The downsides of doing an entirely dark roof. Okay. I think that's the height that I have those two at. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And da, da, da. Okay, these are actually putting off more light than I thought that they would. Because now I think when I add this last one, where did I line up this guy? I lined it up with the inside edge of the window. Okay. Because this guy is going to end up being... Oh. Aha. There. You know, I've also used some fairy lights in the mini builds for this area. So, who am I to be a realism stickler anyway? And who knows, maybe I'll do like a lantern hanging from the bottom center of the chandeliers. I feel like that might look kind of cool. Also, kind of impressed that all three of the little candles fit on the corners there. Okay, this is really, really cute. I love the big chandeliers. Okay, let's go for... I have some, like, kind of unique looking lanterns. I kind of want to see what the big lantern looks like underneath it. I mean, that certainly added some light. It is kind of just free floating there, though. Let's see. I've got some other fascinating types of lanterns. I could do the tall lantern, maybe. See what she looks like. Okay, I weirdly like that one better. Okay, so no matter what I put there, it's gonna hover. I heard a spider? Question mark? I don't know where, though. Okay, let's... The lanterns are definitely going to be the way to add more light. I'm thinking maybe around on all of these, maybe? And I need to figure out something to do on these windows. Aha! There he is. He's gonna stay there. Let's see. So that fixed those sides being dark. This middle part is the only part I'm kind of concerned about now. Nimrod? I heard that. The angel gets to stay. I guess. I guess. I'm sprinkling a couple of these around because I'm gonna go back through with some more mugs in a second. Okay, so get rid of that. I feel like maybe, just maybe, I think, oh, maybe it's with an empty hand if I click on it. Aha! I like it. Can I not make them any longer though? don't hate that. Okay. So this one gets a little bit of a different treatment just because it is the center of the bar. But I think that's fine, and I think it's cute. Maybe I'll do these ones the same way, so they match. Oh hey, Dude Man made it up here. What's up? There we go. And I feel like I need to put like a lantern over here somewhere. I can throw one there. Oh, hi, dude. Apparently, this tavern is a spider magnet. That or he moved. He moved. Okay. I was about to say, I'd be shocked if there were two spiders around the outside. He's just having a time. Look at him go. He's just spinning. I love that he was just over there spinning on the table. Mans has already had too many drinks. He's dancing on the tabletops. Okay, so time to go throw some food around on the tables. This one can be placed. This can be placed. This can be placed. Oh, that one can't be placed. I guess we'll put some mashed potatoes down. Anybody knows me, they know that that's not my favorite food in the whole wide world. And so I have to begrudgingly put some mashed potatoes down. And then, ooh, that's going to be a helpful tool for later. Okay. See, oh no, Husk is drunk again. Okay, we'll throw some mashed potatoes down there. Some, oh, that's a large one. Okay. A little bit of food there. Stew. Oh, because it's the half chicken. Let's throw. I love putting all sorts of different, like, food around. Okay. And then. Whoop. And. Ta-da. Okay, so now there's some food on the tables. I want to put. I really like the way that the fried chicken looks. I don't know why. I think it's really cute. Okay, so we've got some food around on our tables. Mystery Mousecatool time. I'm hoping. Nope. I'm hoping that these I'm going to test this up here before I do it down lower. They do appear. Okay, those are going to be what gets put down here. Because as cute as these are, I want there to be more. Okay, so shelf, 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 shelf. I wonder if I can go all the way across the window. No, I cannot. Okay. It was worth a shot. Okay. Wee. And now I can just throw some of these. Ooh. It helps if I don't just like pick them up as soon as I take them off. That's really cute. Alright. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Wait a second. If I get closer, I can put multiple layers. That's even better, honestly. I cannot put things in my left hand. Let's do then some of these. Alright, now I gotta come on this side and try to... Oh. This is what I mean when I say that I'm, like, struggling. There we go. Those are some stocked liquor shelves. I'm really enjoying this. Alright. So I think that looks really good. I feel like it's still kind of dark in this middle over here. Where's my lantern? My long lantern, is that the one that I used? I could do the oil lantern. There's some interesting lamps in here. This guy. There he goes. Okay. That's such a much better vibe. Alright. That is actually perfectly at 2 hours, too. So I think we're going to do a final walkthrough of everything, and then that will probably be the end of stream for today. So how is that for timing, guys? Okay. Let me not have stuff in my hand. We'll do... Oh, it snowed! Okay. So, here is the outside of our lovely tavern with some creepers wandering about. We're gonna ignore them. And so, she's so cute. We'll do a full outside tour. There's our lovely spider friend. Oh, and another creeper. Okay. And up in here, the downstairs, our lovely little brewing area. Fermenting and aging. And then upstairs, a lovely, lovely little tavern. Oh, she's so cute. I love the bar so much. And the little darts area was such a good suggestion. Thank you again for that suggestion, Naval Historian. Alright. And then, last but certainly not least, our little outdoor roof area. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that you guys could stay and hang out. If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, all of the buttons. I'm on all platforms, always Aquaria Pink. So we need the bartender. The bartender's inside, he's just having a good time. When I come back to doing another build, I might try to, like, fill this with people and we'll see. But for this time, this will be all. Oh! We got a cat break redemption first. And so I'm going to summon a Nimrod real quick. If he's not busy. To go grab me a cat. He's grabbing me a cat. If you can, Mr. Chase. We're gonna try to grab a Mr. Chase to end on. Alright. Let me go ahead and pop you closer to me. Yeah, thank you, Leeks, for redeeming cat break right at the end. And we have a Mr. Chase. Thank you. Hi, buddy. Oh, big baby. Hang on. Let's see. So we have a Mr. Chase as we say goodbye. He's so upset. He looks like he just got woken up. Homemade pasta your dad made? Oh, that sounds so good. You better enjoy that, Flurry. That's gonna be tasty. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a goodbye from Mr. Chase and from Macoria. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, and a Nimrod in the background. Have a good night, everyone.